Growing up, I absolutely despised vegetables. I hated vegetables. You couldn't pay me to eat a vegetable. I hated all vegetables except collard greens because collard greens are life, especially if your mama mixed the collards with the kale, and then she put a little bit of vinegar in it, and then she put that piece of meat that you're not sure of what part of the animal it came from, but it's good. Collard greens was my thing. Other than that, I wanted no parts of vegetables. And the one vegetable that I hated the most was Brussels sprouts. Oh my God. Oh my God. I know my siblings hated me when we were kids because my mom was that mom that if one didn't eat their dinner, none of you is getting up from the table. And I was that one that was just like, I ain't eating that, sis. Go ahead and get the strap. I'm ready. I wanted no parts of it. And now that I'm an adult, it's crazy because all of the stuff I hated when I was a kid, I love now. And I think it's because our parents did not really understand that it's a difference in textures and flavors with fresh vegetables versus the frozen stuff versus the canned goods. You got to think about it. Vegetables grow out of the ground. So if they grow out of the ground, they spend their whole life in dirt. How is it that that same vegetable can now be in a can, in water, and can last for up to 3 years? And the answer to that is because it's chemicals in that can. And those chemicals can change the flavor, can change the taste, definitely changes the texture, because if a vegetable is swimming in a lot of water, how in the world can it still be crunchy? Same thing with frozen vegetables. You gotta think about it, it's frozen. It's ice. Ice is now surrounding these vegetables. That's why when you thaw the vegetables out, or maybe you put them in your pan to cook, out of nowhere, it's all of this water in the pan. And that's because it's melted. Versus fresh vegetables, you have no moisture, no mushiness, no added chemicals. They just fresh and they just crunchy and they are delicious. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you guys how I transformed my most hated vegetable to one of my absolutely favorites. Comment below and tell me what you think. And if you tried it at home, let me know how it turns out. So let's make some veggie bombs. I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna need. You're gonna need some Brussels sprouts, some bacon, depending on how many you are making. I would say like maybe 8 slices cut in half. You're gonna need some garlic maple spice by Homemade. This is delicious. You're gonna need some spicy ginger maple syrup, also by Homemade. And you're gonna need some garlic. I prefer fresh garlic, but it's Saturday. The fight coming on in a few hours. I'm not chopping nothing. I'm not chopping nothing. So let's get started. First, we're gonna prepare our skillet. And the way I'm gonna do that with this recipe, I'm gonna take our spicy garlic olive oil. We're gonna give it a shake. We're just gonna put a little in the pan. You don't need to overdo it. Then you're gonna take your Brussels sprout. We're gonna leave them whole because it's a veggie bomb, meaning you want the whole thing. I promise you, it's gonna be worth it, girl. It's gonna be worth it. So you're gonna take your Brussels sprout. You're going to take a slice of bacon. Gonna then wrap your Brussels sprout in this, and then you're gonna place it sleeve down. This is the sleeve. You're gonna place it sleeve down in your pan. That way the bacon won't open up and it will stay wrapped during the whole cooking process. And you're gonna repeat this until you're done. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you how it looks once everything is completed. Brussels sprouts. Slice of bacon. You're gonna wrap it. Sleeve down. Brussels sprout. Then your bacon. Wrap. Roll. Place. Sleeve down. And repeat. Brussels bacon. Wrap. Roll. Sleeve down. Brussels bacon. Just repeat. And for those of you who do not eat pork, this recipe works great with turkey bacon. I'm not a fan of turkey bacon myself, but I'm not against it either. So, after touching any type of meat, make sure you wash your hands. Okay. Now, you're gonna take some garlic. How much is totally up to you. Just sprinkle it across. We love garlic in my house, so I may be a little overboard with it. You wanna make sure each piece have some type of garlic on it. Then you're going to take your spice. We're going to use garlic maple. And you're just going to shake it all over. Then we're going to take our spicy ginger maple syrup. And just going to pour it all over, y'all. More or less, it's up to you. Just pour it all over. If you're interested in any of these products, the syrup, the spices, just click on the link below. And there you have it. Now we're gonna pop them into the oven. And then I'll be back. Let me just show you a close-up. This is how they look raw. Here's the after. Quick little appetizer. Oh, I don't think I told you. I made these appetizers because we're having a fight get together tonight. So I hope you guys enjoy your Saturday. And I'll talk to you guys next week. Damn.